Let's talk about something I think we all feel at some point, that fear of speaking in front of other people. So, in this short explainer, we're going to break down how to face that feeling and, really learn to speak with confidence. Before we go any further, just take a moment to read this. You know that feeling, right? When your hands get a bit sweaty or your heart starts beating just a little faster before you have to speak? Well, you are not alone. That's a completely normal human response. It doesn't mean you're weak, not at all. It just means you're human. And honestly, accepting this feeling is the most important first step you can possibly take. So many of us, we fall into this trap. We think that to be a good speaker, we must use these big, complicated words and have perfect, flawless English to impress everyone. But you know what? The reality is much, much simpler, and it's actually more powerful. The real goal isn't to sound impressive, it's just to be understood. That real connection, it happens when your ideas are clear, not when your words are fancy. And that brings us to a really important idea about confidence. We often look at really good speakers and think, oh, they were just born that way. But that's almost never true. See, confidence isn't some kind of magic talent that you either have or you don't. It's actually the result of preparation. The more you prepare, the better you know your material, the more confident you will naturally feel. It's a skill you build, just one step at a time. And why is this so important for you right now? Just think about it for a second. Your Viva exams, class seminars, those project presentations, and of course, job interviews. These aren't things that are far away in the future. These are the key moments where your ability to just communicate your thoughts clearly can make all the difference. So here's the simple truth of it all. Trying to avoid these situations, it won't make them disappear. In fact, every single time you step back from a chance to speak, you are only delaying your own growth. The only way to get better at this is by actually doing it. Facing this challenge head-on is exactly how you build the skills and the confidence that you're going to need. Okay, so what's a practical way to do this? Here's a very simple framework that you can use. First, always know your opening line by heart. A strong start just gives you that little bit of momentum. Next, structure what you want to say in simple, clear points. This helps you stay on track, and it really helps your audience follow along. Then, and this one is important, if you feel yourself starting to rush, just pause. That small moment gives you time to think, and it actually makes you sound more in control. And finally, just remember to breathe. A few slow, deep breaths can do wonders to calm your nerves. And this brings us right back to the most important takeaway. If you remember just one thing from all of this, let it be this. Your job is not to be a performer. It is to be a clear communicator. The moment you shift your focus from impressing people to simply making them understand, you'll find that so much of that pressure it just melts away. Always remember this. Your ideas, your point of view, your voice, they all matter. Fear is just a temporary feeling, but your future is something you are building every single day. So please don't let that feeling decide how big your ambitions are or how much of an impact you can make on the world.